somebody. I may be down but not destroyed, empty but not void, 'cause I am somebody. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, God made me so I am. Hey, at the end of this day, turn and walk away, say I am. Somebody, oh, I am somebody. I may be down, but I'm not destroyed, empty but not void, 'cause I am somebody. Yeah, I am. God made me so I am somebody. Oh, at the end of this day, turn and walk away, say somebody.
I am somebody. I am somebody. I am somebody. Respect me, protect me, never neglect me. I am somebody. If my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it, I know I can achieve it. Stop the violence. Save the children. Stop the violence. Save the children. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. I am somebody.
Oh, I am somebody. Yeah, at the end of this day, turn and walk away, say I am somebody. One more time, say I am.
Put your hands together, put your hands together. We'll leave here today at 1 o'clock. Maybe the funeral for Mayor Richard Gordon Hatcher in Gary, Indiana. The first two African American mayors elected in America was Hatcher and Carl Stokes. Stokes was installed first, he elected on the same day, but Gary became our civil rights capital. We all went to Gary because Hatcher convened us. 10,000 convened in Gary in 71. We had these big landmark moments, 54 Supreme Court decision, 55 Montgomery bus boycott, 65 right to vote, Dr. King killed in 68, then we were scattered. Dr. King died, we were torn apart. Hatcher convened the family. All comes after Hatcher. After Hatcher comes Coleman Young in Detroit, Tom Bradley. Say Hatcher was a transformer. Dick Hatcher made a difference. On your feet, sure love it, Dick Hatcher. Show your love, show your love. Last week we went to Pembroke, Illinois. Pembroke is in Kankakee County. A group of black farmers facing lynch mobs came up here and turned the century. Every township in Kankakee County has running water, natural gas pipelines, internet, except Pembroke. We're going to change that. Headline Days Tribune, can we pull it off? See, we will revive Pembroke. If we have the faith, God has the power to see us through. We celebrate the Mass of Christ, not the foolishness of Santa. You know, shall we deal with the birth of Christ or the bill payments to Santa? Santa's a frolic day, a bill day. Jesus is a sacred day. You can't see Santa unless you pay him. Jesus, come as you are. Say, Christmas, the Mass of Christ, is a holy day, a day to celebrate the poor, those who are abandoned, locked out, whose backs against the wall. You know, Helen Crowley in Streeterville, not far from here, the average length of life is 90 years. Inglewood, 60 years. 9 miles apart. 90 years, 60 years, 9 miles apart. We seem to have adjusted to that situation. I told you last week what struck me so much about the young man being tossed over the police's shoulder and he crushed his head to the sidewalk is that it happened on 79th Street in broad daylight. But a cup in one hand and a telephone talking to his mother on the other. All of a sudden she lost it because his head was busted on the sidewalk. What struck me about it is not that the police did it, our silence. It happened near some churches. They said nothing. It was in the black ward. City councilman said nothing. State rep said nothing. We have an obligation. Speak up and speak out. We're not going to watch these riches that flow in Illinois and leave Pembroke in the hole. Say, Pembroke is our town. Our people live. We're going to make it one of our projects. On Christmas Day, we're going to Cook County Jail. 9,000 inmates in Cook County, the largest jail in America. Many of them have been there 5 to 7 years waiting for pretrial detention. Some are in no hurry to leave because it's a homeless shelter. Warm in the wintertime, cool in the summertime, organized recreation. A homeless shelter. Those in jail have the right to register. We should register them to vote. I went to see them October 8th and I said, Reverend, why should we register? I said, you can vote for judges. He said, what? Yeah. I said, if I'm in jail, I have the right to vote for judges. I have the right to serve on the jury. If I'm enfranchised with the power to vote, I can determine my destiny. We're also going to get them computer training. We want those young people sitting around all day long watching television. 1/3 of them are sick mentally, so they give them drugs and sit around and sleep high all day long. We want to teach them computer science. We want them to learn through apps and codes and programming. So they come out there to have a job. There are more computer jobs than there are people. We shall educate our children wherever they are. If they're in jail, we should visit them. If they're in jail, we should register them. We should teach them to read, write, count, and compute. So now some of them, we're going to meet with the judge on Tuesday. Last year, 6 of them went to the judge. They were vetted. They spent more time in jail than their sentence was. Judge put them out. But some of them don't want to leave jail. Have no place to go. Anybody jump up and touch the basement. We're going to change our condition. So we're going to Cook County Jail on Christmas Day as we have done for the last 40 years. Tonight there will be a party at Rainbow Push. It's kind of a family celebration of our Push family. How many of you have a student in your house, student loan debt? Student loan debt is greater than credit card debt. Young people cannot go to college because they can't. See, if you have student loan debt more than you can pay, on the one hand, cut Pell Grants on the other, Parent Plus loans. Can't borrow money for your children. And then cut food stamps, you die. That's what this fight's about. It's like a dropping a casket in the ground. Cut food stamps. The day after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, all the television and people feeding hungry people. The day after Thanksgiving, they cut food stamps the day after. So we as a nation must be better than that. Lastly, I want to make this appeal to you today, beside these books. Some of you, we sent out several thousand letters this week watching us on television. We're trying to get 1,000 people to put up $1,000 for our building. Someone sent $1,000 in this week because we're not going in debt. See, we will rebuild, reconstruct, and the national headquarters. Here, Washington spoke there. Mandela spoke there. Barack Obama spoke there. As I landed and said, we will rebuild. Some of you who are watching today on television, be a part of helping us in our quest to have a roof over our heads.